Hello and welcome back to the Bowls Show, all thanks to Bowls Australia and powered by Tripadeal. Roll into your next bucket list holiday today with Tripadeal. We hit the halfway mark of our BPL23 Finals night coverage today at the Moama Bowls Club. Our first two matches for coverage has seen a blistering Geelong Jets take down both the hometown heroes in the Moama Steamers and BPL Finals night juggernaut Tweed Ospreys. But today we see two new teams take to the rink after their successful campaign during the round-robin sections. Hello, Val Febbo, our expert here on the Bowls Show. How are you?
I'm very well. Looking forward to today's show and great to be back at, qualifying final for a BPL. There's always so much on the line, grand final spot. You're under lights. It's such an exciting time to be at the BPL. It's when the pointy end really comes to the forefront, and I really cannot wait. The
Melbourne Pulse and Moreton Bay Pirates on the way. Of course, we wouldn't be here without Aero Bowls. Advanced engineering delivering unmatched line consistency. Be sure to visit Aero Bowls and get your hands on these premium bowls. But as we always do, let's open with some news from across the bowls world, and this is all thanks to OMF. Better sleep, better performance every match, every day. And do we have some big news for our viewers today on the show as we get to the reveal of the Australian Commonwealth Games bowls team, who will be representing the green and gold in Glasgow from the 23rd of July. Val, who are the talented bowlers that we are sending across to the Com Games?
Oh, this is so exciting. It was a pleasure to be at the announcement in May. And look, these 12 bowlers are absolute superstars. We've got the men's singles, Aaron Wilson trying to become the second man in history to win 3 in a row. He's only the second man to win 2 in a row after David Bryant in the 60s and 70s. So that's the type of rarefied air that he's sitting in. Well, Corey Wedlock and Aaron Tees, we've seen them at the BPL before. They've won 4 titles together. They're best mates. They're playing the men's pairs together. Then we go to Ellen Fife. She's playing the women's singles, looking to defend her title and to become the 4th bowler in history to do so. And then we look at Kelsey Cottrell and Dawn Heyman playing in the women's pairs. Kelsey to skip for Dawn in a 4th Commonwealth Games. Those two won the 2023 World Bowls Championships triples together. Then the paras. Damien Delgado and James Reynolds. They're playing together in the para men's pairs, won Worlds in 2023. Louise Hoskins makes her Commonwealth Games debut, which is really exciting in the women's para pairs with Serena Bonnell, semi-finalist last time out. And Louise, I think, will be the 2nd oldest debutante ever at the Commonwealth Games at 75. And the 3rd oldest debutante ever will be Jackie Hudson, who'll be leading for Jake Felberg in the vision-impaired mixed pairs. So this is a brilliant team that we've put together. All of them are just great people, and fingers crossed that we can come home with a few gold from these 7 disciplines. I'm so excited to get to Glasgow, and it is one of the best events. It's the pinnacle for our sport at the moment, and fingers crossed that Glasgow goes well.
Surely we go into most of those events as favourites?
I think a few of the events will definitely be looking at getting a medal. Obviously with the format, it's BPL style format, and those who watch the bowl show know how cutthroat it can be. So, one end tie-break, Jordan, that can go anyway very quickly. So it's not going to be easy, but these Jackaroos, they're mentally prepared, they're physically in perfect shape for what's coming up, and this is going to be a sensational competition. They're acclimatised to the format, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they can do. I'm not going to make judgments and calls just yet, not to put the moz on people, because I can be superstitious, but fingers crossed.
Exciting times, cannot wait for the Com Games. There's your team for Australia, so good luck to all. It's not that far away now, 23rd of July in Glasgow. All right, let's move straight on to Have You Heard, all thanks to Audica. Be hearing healthy with Audica. Val, what have you got for us?
Second week of September, I know those that follow Bowls Australia streaming know that we do the School Sport Australia National Bowls Championships. We've helped out with School Sport Australia in 2024 and 25 at the City of Geelong Bowls Club and Club Pine Rivers. We'll be heading down to Ocean Grove in September for the last couple of days of that competition. So live streaming, I think, will be the 8th to the 10th of September, and the tournament itself runs from the 6th to the 10th. So very much looking forward to that.
Excellent. Thank you, Val. Well, with that, let's not wait any longer and get stuck into today's feature match on the Bowl Show, the semi-final of the BPL23 Finals night between the Melbourne Pulse and the Moreton Bay Pirates. Val, take us through the lineups for these two teams.
Well, these teams, they're humming at the moment. Gary Kelly, Barry Lester and Ellen Fife, who we just spoke about. Gary will be over there in Glasgow as well with their coach, Jeremy Henry. And then you've got the most decorated Scottish Commonwealth Games athlete of all time, Alex Marshall. He is a household name in Scotland, do not worry about that. With Ryan Burnett and Jessie Cattell, who's come in as a late in for this competition, only announced maybe a few weeks before the competition has taken place. She's playing absolutely brilliantly with Aaron Hewson as their coach.
All right, well, our coverage of the semi-final at the BPL23 competition begins right after this break. Melbourne and Moreton Bay, don't go anywhere.
Bowl possessed. Melbourne Pole started off with a 1.
Yeah, I mean, they would have liked the 2 or 3 that they had, but one shot to get yourself started.
Signalling the tee, picking her length, what she feels confident playing. It's one thing we actually spoke about. I said, what's your game plan? Ellen and I rooming together. I said, against the Pirates. She said, oh, well, next time, last time we played them, she said, we played tee to tee and just made it a little bit trickier for Alex Marshall to get to it rather than the short ends. They're preferred, so they're obviously sticking with that game plan.
It's certainly been a tactic that's been discussed over the years.
Yeah.
Everyone knows how good Alex Marshall is on short ends. A lot of the World Bowls Tour stuff that he's been so successful on is primarily shorter ends. So that theory of can we make it a bit harder for him tee to tee is one that's been talked about. It doesn't always work because the guy's still a legend, you know.
Doesn't keep him away, but, you know, if you get there first, you make it a lot harder.
Ellen looking to get right to the jack here, and has done. Fantastic shot.
2 great bowls.
Not giving away too much to say what your go-to length is when you play pairs together. Chrissy, do you have a go-to length?
It changes.
Okay.
Yeah, we can be quite versatile. Depends what surface. You know, when we were in England playing on the slow greens, we actually opted for the tee to tee.
Does it depend who's skipping as well? Because sometimes you skipper and sometimes else.
Yeah, I think it definitely changes. We don't have a go-to, but we always have a plan. We always make sure we, you know, have one certain length that we play first, and then option 2 if it doesn't work, option 3. So it's important to have somewhat of a game plan.
Ellen's right here in the area again. That's nicely done. It's pulled it up a bit.
That's the only issue.
Yeah, I was going to say she'd probably be a little bit disappointed opening that up, but she's got three great bowls in the zone, so sets it up for Gary.
Jessie with permission to reach here. And get through this, sit the bowls, trail the jack, get one of them out, just on the outside of it.
For those that don't know, Jessie used to be a beautiful dancer.
Yes.
Hence why, if you notice with her setup and delivery.
Very unique delivery, yes.
Yeah, it's very dance-like. Looks very pretty.
How would you describe your own delivery then?
I think mine's quite boring, to be honest.
Okay, we'll go with that.
Carl, you know, I'll tell you something. Carl is very good at imitating deliveries because he loves watching bowls.
Yeah.
We'll watch, you know, YouTube videos of bowls, and he was doing it the other night, and he said, I can't actually imitate yours because it's so basic. So, yeah, nothing interesting about mine, sorry.
Back of the rink owned by Gary Kelly there. So Alex Marshall won't look to overdo the weight here. He just look to nestle into these, I think. Nestle in or trail the jack. Oh, Alex Marshall.
Close.
I mean, really.
What a shot. 2 down to 2 up. Easy as that, hey?
Jessie sat up here a couple of nights ago and said to us that she can rely on Alex Marshall to play the perfect bowl at least once every end.
Yeah, wow. Well, I'm not surprised by that at all.
There it is. Well, I don't know what he's going to do with his next two, because there it is already. Gary Kelly might have something to say about that here.
Coming under. Pirates still 2 up.
Alex Marshall really looking to consolidate this, get to the jack first, take that opportunity away from Gary Kelly.
Switch to the backhand to do so. He's trotting after it. When he trots after them, they're generally in the area. Just a bit quick. I think there was a feeling of get past the jack to just cover that little bit of trail.
Don't think Gary will be short this time. He's giving this one a chance.
Needs to clear the front.
Let's go back to 1.
Half the damage. Now it's in the hands of Alex Marshall, though.
He's down to 18 seconds on the shot clock as he gets back to the mat. He'll know. He's played under shot clock circumstances for many years now. He'll know that he only needs 10 on the clock when he gets on the mat, and he's not got an issue. 5 seconds left as he releases that one.
Might be a little bit tight. I can see Alex signalling it's a little bit narrow. Weight would have been pretty good. It's 1 to the Pirates, so 1 all.
Welcome back to the Bowl Show, all thanks to Tripper Deal. Roll into your next bucket list holiday today with Tripper Deal. We're here at the Moama Bowls Club on the mighty Murray River for the semi-final at the BPL23 competition. Let's crack into the action.
It's using their own power play that they've been so effective at, Melbourne, throughout the week.
Gary Kelly's very close to drawing another here. I think he's going to just draw around to the back of the jack. Oh, that is brilliant stuff. We've seen him produce that all week.
Tucked away nicely as well.
Well, it is. It does give Alex a little bit more certainty as to where the jack's going now. If he does get onto that pulse bowl at the front, the jack will pop out to the Pirates. That's what he'll be looking for, just a metre away. He's got a little bit more than a metre on it, but the most important thing is for him to get contact. He's just under. Wow.
Places his target in the end.
Just on the outside there. Don't think the jack can bounce out that far sideways. You'll see Alex playing the same shot, just looking to, you know, really, I mean, they can afford that jack to roll right back to the 3 Pirates bowls. So keep similar weight that he had with his last. Oh, he's going to need just to hold on. He's going to want to get away. Nearly got a result, but he wasn't really getting a result off that edge. What he has done is given Gary Kelly now a very nice reference point to draw another. He hasn't really made it any more difficult for Gary to draw, but he has given him a bowl there that he can land on. And this is now huge.
Isn't it? These opportunities can be pretty rare when you're 2 up on a power play. Last bowl, got to take advantage. It's in very safe hands. Once Gary Kelly delivered. Oh, he likes it, he's trotting down. Can he add a third and make it 6 effectively? Oh, it's got the legs. You bet he can. Gary Kelly delivers. And it's 6 for the Melbourne Pulse. And they take the lead, 7 shots to 3. The Pirates will have to fire off their power play in response.
Absolutely.
It's our biggest count we've seen of the night so far.
Wow. You use your power play and you whack 6 onto the scoreboard. See what the Pirates can come back with. They're going to need to get at least 2 to draw the set. Of course, 3. They can reply with 6 of their own. They could win the set.
Give yourself 2 there.
Handy home on the first for Ellen. They've got the tee.
Yeah, both players will be reasonably happy with their opening bowls there. One on the tee, one's got shot. Ellen just needs this one to pull up because we know it just runs on a bit down there.
Good.
Well, Jesse right in the area again here. Oh, this is very well played. And that's 2 good bowls. Pirates need at least 2 to draw the set. And you look at that scoreboard and see 7-3, you think how can 2 be enough? But that PP sitting under the 3 is the key. It's a Pirates power play. Well, it's just that little bit quick again, so.
Anything on your own. Pass understood.
The call from Alex here is for Jessie to come down there and see if she can just turn her own bowl to the line. The problem at the moment is that, yes, she's got a couple, but Gary Kelly's got access to that jack with all sorts of varying weight, and the Pulse own the back of the rink. So already the Pirates, Alex will be thinking, oh, don't want the jack to move. Jessie doesn't want the jack. She's left it alone.
Really good. Well done. Good.
It's interesting head, this one. Pulse with 3 back. Moreton Bay up at the moment. The power play roll into your next bucket list holiday today with Tripadil. Incredible tour and cruise holidays made easy.
Never been on a cruise, but I have looked at them. What about yourself?
I'm yet to tick that off.
Got so many
My
great
list as well.
stories of people that go on cruises. They love them.
Absolutely, you have people that swear by them. Check it out, I think.
Definitely. Now, what's Gary Kelly done here? He's drawn the shot, is what he's done. And that was the issue. There was just so many ways in there. He could either draw it or he could look to trail the jack into the ditch. He had too many choices, and now Alex Marshall has to execute this without touching the jack.
There's a look for Taddy.
Sure he's holding. He's going to hit the wrong edge, I think. Oh, he's got it clean. I thought he was just getting that to Jack for a moment, but he got it clean. Just held on enough. Hands the reins back over to Gary Kelly and says, see if you can do that again.
It's 4 up. Are they looking at moving the jack at some stage, Clive?
Sorry, Liam?
Are they looking at moving the jack up at some stage?
No, well, there is. Look, I thought he might have been tempted to do it there, but not quite. And he'd be disappointed that he's actually come up short. I guess he was just trying to replicate his draw shot from the previous. Oh, that's very well played from Alex, and just hides in behind the front there. Doesn't really build a target. I think there'll be a searcher here. This is huge. I mean, the Pirates are currently holding tons. Oh, that's going to need to get back. It's trying to. No.
Wow. So 4 up. A shot in hands.
How many is it? I think it is it. 4 doubles to 8. They bang 8 onto the scoreboard, and they make it an 11-7 set win.
River for the semi-final at the BPL23 competition. Let's crack into the action.
He's starting to trot. Generally means he thinks he's close.
Seen this many times throughout.
Alex Marshall. Boom. As soon as he starts that little trot, you know you're in trouble.
Absolutely. Seen that so many times throughout the tournament.
He's laid that onto a dime. Wonderful weight from Taddy.
I was wondering whether he might play a little searcher on the forehand or something. No, I'll just draw it on the backhand.
He doesn't have to create anything. He just it's the complete draw shot.
Can Gary find his way around? I think he'll have too much to get down, but it's coming late. Oh, he has. Gary Kelly. Look out.
Harry Lester loves it. He is pumped up. He got airborne for that one. And you can see why, converting for 3.
There's that nice wider drawing bowl you were talking about that really got down late for him.
Really trusted getting back.
Just perfect. Set it past the pulse bowls as well.
Can't fault Barry's enthusiasms in these moments.
No, certainly
Great
not.
for a team.
Oh, Alex is after this again. Ryan's urging it to run.
We might see a bit of emotion back here from Alex.
Oh, that is super close.
It was an amazing shot.
One to the pulse still, I believe.
It's the marker's call as well.
Wow.
What an end.
Are we being entertained?
It's not even a power play.
No.
It's amazing.
The power plays to come. Stay tuned.
3 seconds left on the shot clock. And he had another, Gary Kelly.
Don't think he's quite around the front this time. Just going to nudge it.
Oh, dear.
Well.
So it's 1 up for Moreton Bay. Well, they had to be delicate. That was the risk-reward scenario.
I thought he was actually collecting the front Pirates bowl, but he just crept round it, and that was to his detriment in the end.
I suppose that's the other challenge of the wider bowl, is it's going to move back a lot further than you think sometimes. Gary sort of had a bit of a chance off their wing bowl to get to and fall back in, and just missed the line. The intention was right.
Dreadfully unlucky after a super previous bowl.
So we're tied up here, 2 apiece, and we're going to get double power plays in the 5th end. Another coach yet to pull them. Great opener from Ryan Burnett as well. We thought we saw a cracking in just before. We're in for some finish here.
Yeah, what we're seeing here from the coaches is the insurance aspect of power plays. So at 2-all, they both opted to say, no, I want to hang on to it and have the insurance of having a comeback if we lose this end.
Yeah.
You can see why they want that final say.
Watching how that last end unfolded, you just never know what's going to happen until the last bowl's played. So insurance is very important here.
He brings such energy onto the rink, Barry. It's massive in these finals nights especially.
Try and add that little touch. Get that and drop over fast.
Well, Ryan will just want to change this slightly. He'll want to nestle into his own bowls and just sort of, if you like, split them apart or get one right on the front of the jack. Just change the look of this.
One thing I've noticed about Ryan is don't watch his body language. If it looks like he doesn't like it, expect it to be right in front of the jack.
Okay. Now the task is just to climb around that front bowl of Ryan Burnett. Barry just finding a little bit of movement in the crowd. Just catching his eye.
But the goal is here not necessarily to get the shot, but just open something up or build the head up.
Wants to turn this off the line. He has opened up a path to the jack.
Yeah, he hasn't made it. He's probably made it easier to play some form of weight to it and score.
Yep. But it's a tough draw shot. So it'll be interesting to see the weight Gary chooses to play. We'll have to wait until after Alex. Yes.
Right to the spot.
Yep.
It's very important to get as close as you can to the spot. Alex has just stayed up there.
He's right on the lip.
Has Alex foreseen the jack going into the ditch?
Is always in play. Gary Kelly pulls out a drive. Now on the forehand.
I suppose throughout the tournament, that's the shot that I've seen fail a lot of the time, is just pokey kind of weight through the head.
In this direction, we've seen so many of those bowls on a nice line up there and just hold to the outside of the target.
Yeah. It just shows the trust in the bowls to get back, but with the length that we're playing and I suppose the nice speed the green is, just fails to bend back. I think Gary's backed the weight off here.
The most minute of corrections needed for line. Oh, he's very close here. He's very close.
Great shot.
And his crash pad.
I think there'll be a riot if the All-Star team's read out later on and Mr. Kelly is not in it, because he has been outstanding this week.
I have to agree there.
Does Alex Marshall have a response? He normally does. He often does. Oh. Is he getting down to it?
Yep.
Oh. It's moved the jack. It's wizardry. It is flat out wizardry.
Unreal.
Just pops the jack over to the Pirates bowl.
Same shot or? Same shot?
And Alex Marshall bowl at the back of the rink looking super handy at the moment.
Look, I'm just thinking about it, Clive. What's the benefit of playing a shot here and dropping any more than one?
So yeah, okay. So the shot clock has expired and they have
Welcome back to the Bowl Show, all thanks to Tripadil. Roll into your next bucket list holiday today with Tripadil. They're here at the Moama Bowls Club on the mighty Murray River for the semi-final at the BPL23 competition. Let's crack into the action.
So we've got double power plays here in the final end. It'll come down to this. Pirates hoping to get it done in straight sets. Pulse victory will send it to a tiebreak. Touch early for Ryan Burnett. It's Team Scotland out there at the moment for the Pirates. Gary Kelly from Northern Ireland as well. Bit of a Northern Hemisphere flavour.
It's clever, experienced thinking when you don't have an awful lot of time to think about it, Carl.
That's right, exactly right. Just thinking about one of my favourite jokes. 2 Scotsmen, 1 Irishman and an Australian walk onto a green at Moama. I've got nothing else for that joke, but it's got to start that way. A fantastic product we have here when the world's best are hitting it out.
In fact, when that happens, it's anything but a joke. It's a high-quality game of bowls.
Right. I don't mind Barry finishing a metre or so just past the jack here. Sometimes it's easy to make those corrections.
Will you take a foot instead of a metre?
Oh, I'd take a foot any day of the week.
Yeah.
You know, these power play ends, last end to win a game, they can be real scraps.
Ryan Burnett is right in the zone here. This will come curling back. Look at this. Super shot from Ryan Burnett.
Just what Dr. Marshall ordered.
He likes it. It's around nicely. Another advantage here for the Poles. Double power play. They've got final bowl.
So the best you can do as an opposition lead when the opposition's got the final bowl is nail the jack. That's what Ryan Burnett has done. Is Barry going to hold on here? I think he's just going to drop under it. Not by much.
Oh, once again. You won't miss a moment if you drink wise. BPL23. Great semi-final we're witnessing here.
Just throwing it out here, this is probably one of those moments where I'd probably try and grab the tee as early as you can. Gary Kelly playing the way he is, you could probably draw a side touch down there, and you've got the ability to play any kind of weight you like. So let's cover either way. Probably unintentionally, Ryan Burnett's got the drive covered.
He'll climb it now, but
Send into a handy blocker. arrive.
Oh, he's super close to contact. Just contact is all he got. Wow.
Look at the shoulder he's given himself to get back to the shot goal.
It's twice in a row the Pulse have been right there. Got the result yet.
Gary Kelly's given himself an option with bigger weight, as you said, Carl, because he can get off the edge of that and get back to the Pirates' bowl and just flick it straight off the back of the jack. Nothing else will move.
But it's very interesting. If Alex gets the spot here, Gary might have to nominate the kill, and then he loses his power play.
Yeah, does make sense. Interesting. So more controlled, so you don't lose the jack.
Yeah.
The pulse bowl's perfectly placed just to work off it back to the shot bowl or to the jack.
He plays soft enough weight down there off the edge of that. If he gets to the jack, not to kill it.
What he doesn't want to get to is a bit of jack and bowl, because he'll stop on the bowl.
Yeah.
And he'll still be one down. Let's see what happens, because he's not far away. What's going to happen here? Yeah, jack and bowl, so still one to the Pirates. That's what we were getting at. He just either needed a much bigger piece of the jack or to be working off that angle. But he's given himself an opportunity. One bowl left each here. Remembering, if the Pirates win the end, they're through to the grand final. If the Pulse win the end, we've got one more in, we go to overtime.
It's an extremely interesting shot here. Obviously, Alex would want to get as close as he can to stop Gary from drawing the shot, but framing the jack here, just don't know. You've got to choose something to play, and I suppose a front touch would be better than anything.
It's very close. Where's he landing? Oh, there's a target.
Well, yeah, he's got...
They line up as well. What are you thinking?
There's no way he's going to draw. He's going to play weight.
I think he just has to try and pot this jack.
Nominate the kill as well.
Barry suggested nominating the kill. Timeout, cool.
So Gary was looking at backhand, looking for the bowl of the jack. The only problem with that is if he gets the jack and he runs out of bounds, his forehand, that can't happen. We're not going to wait long. There's 25 seconds on the shot clock, and we're going to know before then. If it's forehand, it'll be with weight, because he can't play a draw shot forehand.
Bring Pirates have the spot.
Searching weight. Needs it to hang on now. Needs it to hang on. Not quite.
Toss it.
Hunting it throughout. The Pulse were not far away. The Moreton Bay Pirates get it done in straight sets. That was a really high quality first versus second final. Pulse's campaign is still alive. They'll face the Jets next up to get that final place in the grand final against Moreton Bay.
And we'll move straight into the grand final. Once the Pirates get going, Val, they are a hard unit to stop.
They are, and when you got Alex Marshall at the helm, seriously, I love watching this guy play. He is so good. He's one of the most humble guys ever, but he has won everything there is to win, and he's just wonderful for this sport. He's wonderful for this competition, and when he's firing on BPL finals night, there is absolutely nothing better. He gets up and going, he loves the noise, he loves the crowd, and the crowd loves him as well, and he's going to be featuring in the grand final as well as Ryan Burnett and Jesse Cattell.
Well, let's have a listen to our winners post-game interview with Lindsay Clark, all thanks to Tripper Deal.
I'm very happy, Jesse Cattell. Jesse, the mighty Pirates First team into the grand final.
Yeah, honestly, it's such an exciting feeling. I mean, I've still got the butterflies. You never want Gary Kelly to have last bowl, so that was very stressful. I had to stand up on the sideline, but honestly, just stoked to be the first team in the final, and yeah, can't believe it.
The Pulse have been the team at the top of the ladder the entire event. What do you think it was going to take to beat them like that today in straight sets?
Yeah, honestly, they're all such great players, and they've been bowling really well. And I mean, the table showed that this week, and I mean, they're always really good in their tie breaks as well. So that's something I really didn't want to get to tonight, but yeah, happy to get that one, and we'll see how it goes in the final. But hopefully, all things good.
Awesome. I'll let you go. You got a little rest now. We look forward to seeing you out here in the granny. Well done to you and the Pirates.
Okay, thanks so much. Go the Pirates.
See you go the Pirates.
Jessie Cattell there after the winning performance, Val, and the Pirates move on in the BPL23 finals.
She's been unreal. I said it before. Like, to come in so late, and this is her second time actually coming in late to a BPL. She did it for the Extreme when Carla Krasanik was ill back at BPL 14. Came in for finals day, ended up playing in the grand final. She's into a second grand final in 2 events, or pretty much 1.5 events. And she just does not miss a beat. Loves the contest, loves the big occasion. She has been absolutely brilliant. So yeah, really good to see.
All right, let's wrap up this match with our awards. The play of the day for Keno Go. Who hit the jackpot, all thanks to Keno Go?
Well, there is only one Alex Marshall, and that is what, that was chanting around the entire night at Moama. He was absolutely splendid throughout this competition. The Pulse, they were in front early on here. There were one end to go. This is the final bowl coming through for Alex Marshall. Sits Gary Kelly's away and says, "This is mine." Absolutely monstrous from the greatest of all time. He was brilliant.
Incredible stuff from Alex Marshall. And now the moment of the match, all thanks to Drinkwise. You won't miss a moment if you drink wise. What have you got for us, Val?
Yeah, well, I had to give the Pulse something, and Gary Kelly, he was mighty throughout the entire tournament. He was one of the favourites for the MVP going into finals night, and the way that he was able to get the momentum early for the Melbourne Pulse was really impressive. And as a back-end player and as a skip, you just have to be able to play those big bowls when your team needs you to, and that's what he did throughout the whole tournament. But some of these that he was putting in, like, look at that there, that is huge, and Ellen Fife was rightly very happy with her skip because he was putting down ripper after ripper, and yeah, he was magnificent.
Well, we will see the Pirates in our grand final episode of the BPL23 coverage, but for next week, Val, we have a very enticing matchup between the competition's heavy hitters in the Melbourne Pulse, who get a second chance, and the new kids on the block in the Geelong Jets. So looking forward to that one. Yeah,
I absolutely cannot wait. Jets and the Pulse. Like, all of these matches just have blockbuster written all over them.
That's all we have time for today. Make sure to check out the entire Aero Bowls collection. Advanced engineering delivering unmatched line consistency.